Hello everyone, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. My name is Danny Burke.
And I'm Landon, and we got another double video for you guys. It's me, and it's Danny. I know you guys like this guy so much, I'm like, I gotta get him in every one of my videos.
Yeah, we both like the idea of this video so much that we kind of had to share it. I'm really looking forward to this one. Why don't you tell them what it's all about, Landon?
So this one are people who follow instructions like way too closely sometimes. Some of these tasks are daunting and difficult for some people. There are some people who refuse to follow instructions, and then there are people who follow them way too literally and way too closely. So let's take a look at these some ridiculous and downright outrageous attempts of people who follow the instructions too closely. So starting off this list like we always do, in at number 10, as you can see, these students were instructed to arrange the words in alphabetical order. Well, they took things to a whole new level. Instead of arranging the words in alphabetical order, they arranged each word individually into alphabetical order. So Apple has become AEL double P. If I was this teacher, I would think I would give the students full marks because they clearly understood this concept of alphabetizing this, but they definitely need some work on their spelling and understanding of instructions. But you know what? A+ for effort.
Coming in at number 9, you guys might have heard of the term hard water. It's the term for water that passes through chalk or limestone, but not according to this person. When they were asked on a test to briefly explain what hard water is, they said ice. Yeah, well, they're not wrong, they're just not really right. Wait, does that mean we should call water soft ice? Should we call steam smoked water? I need to stop going down this path, don't I?
Okay, so making our way to this list, in the 8th spot, we have an employee who took things a little too literal. So at a fast food restaurant, somebody ordered a burger and asked for their mayo to be put on the top of the bun. Well, I'm not sure who was working in the kitchen that day, but for some reason, they thought that this is what the customer wanted. It's almost like the chef believed that this is the typical order. Doesn't everyone put their condiments on top of the bun like this? No, they don't. This is ridiculous. Things get even sillier in at number 7. So at the 7th spot are these cupcakes. So as you can tell from this picture, these are delicious looking cupcakes. So the icing reads happy birthday on both. Did you think that they actually want this phrase on the cupcake? They just wanted it to say happy birthday on like 2 cakes, not happy birthday on 2 cakes on the cake. This is actually so ridiculous and funny at the same time, which is why we had to include it on this top 10 list.
Okay, coming in at the number 6 spot now, we have a person who thinks that they're a vehicle. Yeah, check this out guys, there's a sign telling cars to wait at this temporary traffic light, and this girl thinks it's for her. Yeah, she's waiting for the green light to continue walking. Honestly, you have to laugh at this. It's actually pretty sweet. A lot of people in life spend time trying to recapture a bit of childlike innocence when life gets them down. Well, I think this is the most innocent and naive thing I've seen in a while. I shall forever call her Car Girl. Lanny, you coming? This is your one.
Oh, sorry, there's a red light right there. I thought it was for me. I thought it was a vehicle for a second, sorry.
Carboy. Carboy.
Our number 5 brings us to this instruction fail. So an employee was asked to put soil into a planter, and technically he did exactly what he was asked, but I'm pretty sure this isn't what the boss wanted or what he was expecting to get done. This is ridiculous. I mean, the soil is in the planter, but it's still in the package of flour. I don't even know what to say to this. This must be the laziest employee ever, and I wonder if he was just trying to be funny or just being an idiot, or if he thought, you know what? Bam. I did a pretty good job on that one.
Moving on to number 4. I've never really been that great with numbers at school, but even I know the symbols for greater than or less than. I really hope this person was joking when they were asked to write less than or greater than when it comes to these numbers, but instead they must have thought the symbols were just, I don't know, fancy brackets to emphasize the word or, because they just wrote or as every single answer. Either they've got it completely wrong or school has got a lot easier. And when I say or, I mean or.
Climbing up this list, and at number 3, we have another employee of the month who followed the instructions to a T. Let's take a look at what he did. So his boss told him to change the sign, and I guess it's pretty evident that he did in fact change the sign. However, I'm 130% sure that this isn't what the boss wanted to have happen. But I guess technically you could say that he did his job, and he did what he was asked to do. But I'm guessing his career at Mr. Lube was short-lived, because this probably wasn't the first time something like this has happened for him.
Next up at number 2, we're back to numbers now, where a student has been asked to come up with an equation that is true when x equals 7, and they're told to be creative and make it as simple or as complex as they want. Well, It seems they went with the simple option as their equation is literally just x equals 7. That's it. What I love about this one is that you can clearly see they answered the previous question properly, but for some reason when it came to this, they just couldn't be bothered. The teacher can't believe this one, but to be honest, the student isn't wrong. Give that lazy student a big fat tick. Moving on to number 1 now, we have an instruction that was followed too closely, but technically not by a person. Siri is the personal assistant on iPhones that has voice recognition, but sometimes Siri can't always understand what people are saying. Just like this person who said, "Siri, you need to do a better job at understanding me." Siri said, "I'll make a note of that." The person replied, "Yeah, make a note of that." Immediately, Siri quite literally makes a note on the iPhone. What of? Of that. I mean, that is technically what they asked for, to be fair. This makes me think that Siri is possibly a lot smarter than we actually think. Siri probably understands us perfectly, but doesn't like us and enjoys winding us up by pretending to take things too literally. Well played, Siri, well played. Okay guys, well that was the top 10 people who followed instructions too closely. I had a lot of fun with that one, I laughed a lot. What about you?
Yeah, no, honestly that was great. And you know what, there's so many more out there that we could definitely do another part of this. So let me know if you guys want another part of this. There's so many people out there that are just so ridiculous. I'm pretty sure there's this one where this person was doing like, you know, the line in the road, and they just went like over someone's car. Like, what?
Employee of the month again. Amazing. Well thanks for watching guys, my name is Danny Burke.
And I'm Landon Ellitzing.
And we'll see you in the next video.